So sausage rolls are a great snack, and of course take them on picnics or for kids' lunch boxes, and of course always better when you make them yourself. So I'm going to show you how to make them in this recipe. So let's get started. So these sausage rolls use a rough puff pastry, and I'm going to show you how to make that first. So in this bowl we've got 225 grams of plain flour, and we will need a bit more flour later on for dusting. Now we've got 200 grams of cold unsalted butter, which I'm going to put in. Very important that the butter is cold. The general rule is you need cold butter for pastry and soft butter for cakes. Okay, so we'll add that in. And then also what I've got here is I've got about 200 millilitres of cold water. And we're not going to put it all in to begin with. We're just going to put in really about 3/4, so about 150 millilitres. And then, because what we're going to do is we want a sort of lumpy dough. Just add a bit more. We're going to add a bit more if we need it after. So we're just going to mix that together. Because what we want to do is when it comes together, we don't want to knead it too much, because we want to have lumps of butter in it, because that's going to sort of give it the flakiness with the pastry. So give that a good mix. And we'll see it come together. May need to add a bit more water. Like I say, always better, of course, making your own sausage rolls at home. Just going to get all that flour in. I don't think I need to add any more water. I think I'm going to be okay. Just give that a good mix. So as you can see, there are lumps of butter within the pastry, which is what we want. And I've just now floured the surface and put a bit of flour on the rolling pin. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out to a rectangle, because what we're going to need to do is do fold turns. So we're just going to roll it out into a rectangle. So just sort of turn it. Really, we're looking for around about 2.5 centimeters in thickness. I can see you can see those lumps of butter in there. Just going to get that. Put a bit more flour down if you need to. Just a bit more, I think. Yeah, it's kind of like what we're looking for, really. And then what you want to do is you want to just fold 1/3 of the dough onto itself from the opposite third. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to fold that over, kind of like it's going to kind of look like a book. So then you're going to take the other side and fold it in on itself like that. And then what we need to do is we need to just wrap the pastry in cling film and chill for about 20 minutes. So I've got some cling film here, which I'm going to hopefully get undone, because cling film could be a nightmare sometimes. But this is a new roll, so hopefully it'll be alright. I'm going to wrap that as it is, and then we'll chill it for 20 minutes. Let's just carefully lift that over. That's it, make sure that's nicely done, tuck it in at the ends. And like so, we chill that for about 20 minutes. And then we'll move on to the next stage. So let's go and put that in the fridge. So the pastry's had 20 minutes and I've removed it from the cling film. So what we're going to do now is we're now going to roll it again. We're going to roll it the other way. So just turn it 90 degrees to how you had it before. And then we're going to roll it again. And then we're going to do the same thing again with folding it in on itself. I can put a bit of flour on the rolling pin. And then we're going to chill it again. And then you need to do that another 2 times. So chilling for at least 20 minutes in between. So that's going to be a total of 4 times. So inside again and again. Hold it in and then we'll put it back into the cling film. And then we'll do that for another 20 minutes and then repeat that another 2 times. Just wrap that up again and then we'll put it in the fridge. 20 minutes chilled. Do the same thing again. Do it in the opposite direction again. And another 20 minutes. Do it again. So 4 times in total. So I've done my final turn on the pastry and I've left it to chill in the fridge. And the next stage is to heat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. That's fan 180, gas mark 6, and then line a large baking tray with some baking paper, which I've done there. You need quite a large tray. And then in the bowl here, I have 400 grams of sausage meat. You could use your favourite sausages and just remove the sausage meat from the skins. And then what we're going to do is to that I'm going to add 1 small onion which I've chopped finely, and then I've just fried it off for about 5 or 6 minutes in a tablespoon of oil and just let it cool down. So we're just going to add that in. And of course, when I was doing the pastry, you may think that's a lot of effort to keep folding it and chilling it and waiting at least 20 minutes, but it would be worth it in the end, because of course you could buy the pastry, but nothing beats making it yourself. Now, also we're going to add to that about a tablespoon of chopped thyme. This is just dried, so I'm going to add that in. And then what I want to do is just simply combine everything together. So just get that all nicely mixed together. And that will add a nice lot of flavour with the onion and the thyme in there. Let's get that all incorporated. And then we're going to roll it into a sausage shape and we're going to chill it. So just get that all mixed. I think that's more or less there. Nicely combined. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just going to flour our hands and then we can roll the filling out to roughly about a 20 centimeter long. I'm just going to do it sort of one long sausage, and then we can then just cut it when we are ready to bake them. Let's get that bit of onion up. Let's incorporate that in. Okay, so bowl to one side. And then yeah, we're just gonna roll it out. Say to roughly about 20 centimeters we want. Don't worry if it falls apart a bit, just shape it. And then I would say that is maybe roughly, let's just have a look, about 8 inches, a little bit over. So we will just squash it in a little bit. Yeah, it's about 20 centimeters, about 8 inches. And then what we're going to do, wrap that in cling film. And then we're just going to chill it for about 30 minutes. So while the sausage meat mixture is chilling in the fridge, I'm just going to roll the pastry out. We want to roll it to approximately 30 centimeters by 20 centimeters. And then we're going to place it on our baking tray, and that will just need one final chill for about 20 minutes. So let's just roll out. I'm going to get it roughly to one size first. So if we get it to what we need. And then it's only approximate, so that when we roll the sausage out, we have the right sort of size of pastry that we need. How are we doing on the length? Oh yeah, that's around about 30, about 26. That's a little over, but we can trim that up. And doesn't matter, we've got a little bit of excess, so that's then going to go on the baking tray, and then we're going to chill that for 20 minutes. And then once both the pastry and the sausage meat are nice and chilled, we can then roll it up. So I've removed the pastry and the sausage mixture from the fridge. What I've done is removed the sausage mixture from its cling film, and then put it onto the pastry, leaving about 6 centimeter border. And then in this bowl here, I've just beaten up some egg yolk, and then we're going to brush that on the pastry. But we want to just leave that side clear. We just want to brush it on this side. So there we go, just give that a brush. Get that nicely covered. And then that's of course going to help it all stick together. Okay, I think that's more or less there. Yep, that's good. I'm going to keep the rest because we'll need to brush the outside as well when we just before we put it into the oven. So now what we need to do is fold it over the pastry like so, and then what we want to do is the edges we've got there, we just want to, we may have a bit of excess there. We're just going to, with a fork, dip it in a little bit of flour, and then just to stop it sticking. And then you can just put some on there, just like that, just a little bit, just to press it down. Just use the flour just so it doesn't stick. Okay, and then all we need to do now really is just brush with the remaining egg yolk. So let's just put that on top. And that will help it to go nice golden brown colour. do a bit on the edges as well. So I've left an extra sort of big bit there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and then we can cut it into smaller sausage rolls after. Okay, so all we need to do now is just chill that for about 15 minutes, and then what you want to do is increase your oven temperature to 210 degrees, that's 190 fan, and then we can just bake for 30 minutes. Just want it to be crisp. I like a crisp golden colour, and then yeah, we'll be more or less done. So it's had 15 minutes in the fridge, and what I'm going to do just before I put it in the oven, I'm just going to make a couple of little indentations, the classic sort of signature you see on a sausage roll. Right, so we're going to put that in the oven for around about 30 minutes, just until it's golden brown. So after half an hour in the oven, the sausage rolls come out lovely and golden brown. I'll just cut it into portions, and of course you can cut it to what size you want. And as you can see, you've got a lovely lot of meat in there with the sausage meat and the onion and the thyme. And of course you can experiment, adding other herbs, maybe a bit of chilli, whatever you fancy, or just have the classic sausage roll. Like I say, ideal for a nice snack, or to take on a picnic, maybe when we have those nice summer days. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, do please give it a like, and consider subscribing and ring that bell for notification of future cookery videos, as well as other content as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.